Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to Kowloon Generic Romance, episode 12. Right? Yeah, so penultimate episode. We need to start, you know, unless we're getting a season 2, we need to start getting, big, uh, character, arc climaxes and, you know, more conclusive answers to genetic terra, zirconians, Kowloon, the second one. But yeah, let's talk about last episode. I don't think I have much new to say really, so I'm just gonna go, like a little bit of a refresher for me on what happened. So we had the flashback with Miyuki telling Yulong about what he did to get into the Heavinuma family. He did it for his mom to pay for her medical treatment. We don't know what kind, but it is limited since it's from Yulong's point of view. Both, I think, the tattoo and the snake tongue were tests from Heavinuma Senior. Not sure how, but they were. And then Yulong cut part of his ear as what's it called? In camaraderie for what Miyuki had to do, but also just telling them, you're not alone on this. I'll be here with you till the end. And then we just abruptly cut to Miyuki's mom being dead. And this is where we see Miyuki gaining that desire for revenge. We have the line, I would have never left your side if I'd known it would turn out this way. But I mean, I'm not even gonna try and guess what exactly happened to her. I feel like we're gonna get that in the next 2 episodes, so yeah. I also like that small I'm not even sure to call it monologue, but just Yulong's internal thoughts in the present when he's like, should I have done that? Should I have kept on encouraging this desire for revenge, or should I have tried and pushed for a different path? As I can see that this is not healthy and good for Miyuki. And as he's having those emotions, he finally, for the first time, gets to see the second Kowloon because he's feeling regret. Now, with the reveal later in the episode, I'm like, how does that connect though with Kudo? I mean, obviously Kudo feels regret. Is that just it? Anyone who completely synchronizes with that particular emotional state of his, that's how they get an entrance. But okay, now we get Yalme and Gwen talking, and she's basically very conflicted about what she found out when she got out of Kowloon and what that means for Kujirai. And then Gwen basically tells her, you shouldn't put someone above you. You should prioritize your own needs and wants. Especially Like, of course, this is biased from him because he doesn't see Kujirai as real. Yeah, Yao Mei also, it's not just because Kujirai is her best friend, but also because she's the one that just convinced her to really live as her true absolute self. And she wants to repay that. And it's just, really sad and frustrating that she can't do more at the moment. And then she throws it on him, being like, okay, but aren't you being the same way? You're also here to do something for someone else. And Gwen is like, well, technically not. I'm just doing it because I want to. But they don't want me to do something and help them, so... I mean, technically he's right, but, yeah, I don't know, truly. I mean, Kujira wants Yao Mei to help her, but I'm sure that if Yao Mei told her exactly the things that she told Gwen, Kujirai would tell her, like, choose yourself. As sad as that would make her. And I guess Miyuki technically did the same, just very, doing it in a way that, it's in, like he's trying to make it seem as if that's not what he's doing. Kujirai finds Xiaohei. It seemed like Xiaohei for a moment considers actually killing her, but then literally his other self saves him from that. And her. Oh, then we get Kudo talking to Gwen about what he knows. And it's really important what Kudo does and doesn't know. Because literally everything in Kowloon is modeled and replicated. Based on his perspective and perception of things. Yeah, the biggest thing for me in the episode was Xiaohei's just emotional outburst at seeing his old self. Yeah, looking at my past used to be painful, but now I'm just happy. And he compliments a small Xiaohei's dress. But now that Kudo knows that both Xiaohei's are the same, the small one disappears. And Xiaohei tells Yao Mei and Kujirai exactly that. And I feel like they don't have a big enough reaction to that. Or maybe they do, we just don't see it. But yeah, no. I guess let's just say they were too busy trying to process it. Everything else that he was saying. But yeah, Yao Mei's little moment here when she's like giving him the dresses and saying you don't need to give up what you like as long as you don't voluntarily abandon it. What matters to you will never disappear. That means a lot to me. And he really took it to heart. Then Yao Mei tells Kujirai that she'll leave. because she does feel like by concentrating a lot on Kujirai's problem, she is actively avoiding confronting hers. So she wants to do that first, and she'll go and you know, see her mom and find, the best acceptance within herself after that. I'll find my absolute self and come back here. Oh, that hurts, knowing what happens at the end of the episode. We get a reminder that the medicine Kujirai bought is most likely connected to the Heavy Numa group. Oh, and then Xiaohui does say that even though this Kowloon is created from Kuda's consciousness, Kujirai herself doesn't really seem to be that way. Then they start walking away, and we have this beautiful moment of the dresses disintegrating, and Xiaohui is just saying calmly, "When I thought life was all about losing what you had, you gave me this wonderful advice. Even if they're gone, I'll carry your feelings for them with me." Talking about small Xiaohuis. That's just beautiful to me. Oh, and then he checks for the vest to see like the pink frills. Oh, and both him and Yaomei are like so happy to see that, it is true. He doesn't have to abandon what he loves. It can just continue in a different form. And then they look back at Kowloon and it's not there anymore. Because they both actualize themselves as people and don't really have any regrets about the past anymore. They both come to terms with what has made them unhappy and unable to stop clinging to the past. So that's freaking sad. Let's hope there's a solution to that. But now let's start episode 12. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Miyuki. Mom. Oh, another flashback. Even younger. Oh. Not sure why. After the flashback, you know, of Miyuki as a little kid with their mom, why did we jump straight away to Kowloon being demolished? What's the connection there? The nostalgia? Regret? Kurikashi, kurikashi. Kurikashi, kurikashi. Do. Oh, this is very ominous. Oh? Oh, it's dementia. What does that mean for Miyuki's revenge? You know? Yep. I feel like that's a laugh of like a frustration. And just like, you know, what have I been doing all this time? Oh shit! Okay. Oh. This could be a really good anticlimactic result to Miyuki's arc. Hmm? He looked so lost. Regret. Mm. Oh, come on, Gwen. You can do this. Get through to Miyuki. Thank you, Yao Mei. That's my goat. Yeah, definitely sounds suspicious. I don't blame her. He was able to tell that quickly? Huh. Mm. But how? Oh, right. Uh, mm. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, you have. Oh, it's from Kudo? Mm. Oh. Damn. That's so shitty. I see. But I thought you said you didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand he's desperate. No. Oh. Oh, go ahead! Yes! Yeah, she still wants to do this for herself and herself alone. Oh, Kujirai! So good! Mm. Yeah. Of course. Regret being such a big thing. And her saying, no, I won't. Okay. Why is he giving her the drugs then? Yeah. That, yeah. I bet she was like and deep inside while having the conversation. I really applaud her for saying all those things with such a calm face. Mm. Oh. Finally, let's go. Mm-hmm. Okay, he did. Gwen, you're just gonna let him go? No. Oh, he took his hand. Oh. That felt so good. Our best moment in the episode. Yeah, we still have that question. That face. That was not her. Wait, Summers. Huh. Oh, Kudo's true feelings. Ugh. Oh, that's the cause of the earthquakes. Kudo feeling troubled? Holy shit. Whoa. Yeah, that's big thing to think about. Oh my god, there's only one episode left. No way there's one episode left. What? Okay. Give me a little bit to think about this. Okay, so first, let's talk about my favorite scene in the episode, which is Miyuki and Gwen's talk. I just love this part where Miyuki is saying, like, in the eyes of the men I want revenge on, I'm now his real son. Like, that's gotta hurt so much, you know? Ever since he was adopted into the family, Miyuki has been treated as just the substitute for, what's his name? Haoran? And, you know, it was just something he had to live with. He just couldn't be his absolute self because of that. Always having to live to what Heavy Sr. Said or deemed to be worthy of the Heavy name. You know, what he would have actually done with his real son. And now, because of the Alzheimer's, he genuinely now, you know, sees Miyuki and Haoran as the same person. Like, Miyuki has completely ceased to exist in his mind. Which, honestly, you know, I feel bad for Miyuki, but I think in the sense of, like, this has shown him that his revenge was always pointless, you know? It was never gonna give Miyuki the satisfaction that they wanted out of this. It's not gonna bring their mom back. It's not gonna make Heavy Sr. All of a sudden just realize all that he's been doing wrong. None of that. It was just to get, you know, some momentary, you know, feeling of, I got you. You know? You thought you were getting your son back. But no. My present has become his salvation. He didn't even need a zirconian. Because in his senile mind, Howran never left. So, you know, Miyuki going ahead with his plan is not gonna do anything now. Oh, this, I lost my hometown and my mom. I don't have anything. There's so much of what I loved now. It was lost in vain. And it's like, yeah. Well, no. Sorry. I was gonna say, like, he could have, you know, instead of focusing on his revenge, could have focused on building and getting his relationships with other people stronger, like Gwen, like Yulong, like even Dr. Wong. So, you know, it's just the shock and the sense of emptiness right now talking for him, that he can't see that there are people who are there with him, but he just feels so alone because revenge was a big part of what kept him going for so long. So now that it's not there, you know, it's like, okay, I don't have anything. And then we have Gwen here. So it just makes me so happy. No, I wish I had listened to you more. Another regret. But instead of that, Gwen is basically like, oh my god, Miyuki. You know, stop focusing on the past. I'm here right now. Listen to me right now. Instead of going off on your own again. You don't have to keep going by yourself. Oh, that moment. I'll follow you no matter where you go, and I'll take you anywhere you want. That has not changed. I still love you for everything that you are, basically. I promise. He'll just have to keep saying it again and again until Miyuki truly believes it. And truly feels like he deserves it. Oh, yo, that shot of Gwen's extended hand, and then we go up to see his face, and then we see the glint from his piercing. Oh, that hit me so much. It's quite a short scene, but man, did it hit hard. A beacon always shines, doesn't it? And you can just see Miyuki's face getting softer after that. Oh, the shot of their hands together. Oh, yeah, and then we have the last part there with Yulong just kind of, you know, eavesdropping. And we can't see his eyes. I'm guessing he's feeling kind of like envious that he couldn't do that for Miyuki. You know, he's known him for that long. They're like friends who've always been there for each other. And yet Gwen, who met him so much later in life, was able to free Miyuki from this burden, whereas Yulong was only able to enable him. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna talk about the whole episode, probably, like, only the... Let's go to Yulong's talk with Kujirai, because that's definitely her standing up to him, and my second favorite moment in the episode. Oh, yo, when he tells her, giving your life for the one you love, it's a dream come true for you too, right? And just he has that very dark expression on his face. The kind that reminds me he does not see Kujirai as a real person. And I love that she starts by questioning it. Is that even true? And that takes him off guard. Can we really be sure that this will save Kudo-san? I don't exist for someone else. Oh, so good, bro. I want to be myself, first and foremost. Yeah, she might, like and want Kudo to be happy. But she's putting herself first and foremost. So she doesn't want, for her life to end for someone else. Especially if she's not sure that it's even gonna work. She wants to do it because her heart is in it. Not simply because someone thinks she should do it, because she has feelings for Kudo. I want to decide it for myself. Yeah. Yo, Kujirai's progression as a character has been done so well. Honestly, oh man, I'm gonna have such a hard time ranking my favorite characters by the end. I think she might be second. Maybe. I think she is. I think she is. She's just, a slow bird because she's the main character. If I can do that, it will prove that I'm not a generic Reiko Kujirai, but my absolute self. Oh, yo! Isn't that a gamble? As long as it's the path I chose, I won't regret it. Isn't that how life is supposed to be? I really like Kujirai. Like, I wish I had as much courage and, confidence in my choices as she is having now. Yeah, she still gets handed the pills anyway, even after that speech. But Yulong let her go at the very least, and is willing to put some stock on her method. And I like just the way that she collapses after he leaves. Because after all, it's not courage because you're not afraid. It's courage because you do it despite the fear. Then we have that last scene with her and Kudo. Oh, but real quick, I want to shout out that moment of Yaomei just getting angry at Yulong for what he put Xiaohei through. I just love how Xiaohe is so like, oh, please calm down. And Yao Mei not having it. But yeah, the last scene. Huh. Yeah, here, you were never like this in the summers before. So, if I get the timeline correctly, I think the first Kowloon was demolished like 3 years prior to the present of the story. So, I'm guessing this Kujirai has lived for like 3 years. So let's say that for... But he says summers before. That's so vague. Because it's only summer in this Kowloon. So I'm not exactly sure what to make of this. But let's say, 2 years. That Kujirai has just been, what did he say? A symbol of Kujirai Reiko. Just going along with the motions. Never moving forward or backward. Never beginning and never ending. Yeah, just not really being the original Kujirai, but also not feeling different enough. Just, somewhere in the middle. But since you appeared, it feels like something is about to start, something's about to end. I'm troubled. I like the shot right after, too. With, like, the buildings feeling like they're trapping both of them. Interesting expression that he has, too, when he says, I am troubled. And he just doesn't react at all to what his mental state is causing to everyone else in Kowloon. And he only cares about himself, really. Only focus on what he's feeling. But nothing at all about all the people that he's brought into existence. Can Kudo accept the way that you are? I feel like that's gonna be crucial to the way that the series ends. I didn't really talk much about the flashback scenes with Miyuki because as nice as they are, I feel like we kinda already knew that. And it's all just, Miyuki just drowning in nostalgia and regret over their decisions. And I guess before it was, implied. I feel like this episode made it. They spelled it out. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it for this one. So if you enjoyed my video, if you enjoyed my reaction, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.